Mama, that was nice. Good morning. Good to be home. I'm so glad I'm here. And what an interesting time for me to show up as we have begun this work in the area of peace. The season for nonviolence has been around for a while. The idea of a season for intentional peace, I think, is a wonderful evolution of that. So thank you for being in that place. That's happening. And this week, Thursday, is Valentine's Day. The iconic day of love. So what are we going to talk about? Beautiful song. Thank you so much for picking that song. We didn't know that was the song. I didn't know that was the song. But this was what came to me as my topic for today at the Crossroads of Peace and Love. Let me ask you early on in this process, does everyone have a program today? Does anyone not have a program? Oh, well, look at all the people that didn't pick up the program. So, you're going to want one of these. So, Bruce, I think you're going to end up going and getting programs. So thank you, Chuck, because everyone's going to need one of those. So, while those are being passed out, let me tell you that this whole idea of peace, is something that we continue to work on so diligently, and at the same time, we see the news and all the things that are happening in the world. We hear about all of the wars or rumors of wars that go on in our country and go on around the world. And how people live under that shadow of war every day of their lives in certain parts of the world. We need to learn to do this a different way. And ideas about doing it differently show up at the most remarkable times when you don't even expect it. You never know, and they show up. So I want to share with you the story of a man who has found a way to do something about this. So let's go ahead and bring that up. We're going to watch a video here.
On March 14th this year, I post this poster on Facebook. This is an image of me and my daughter holding the Israeli flag. I will try to explain you about the context of why and when I posted. A few days ago, I was waiting on the line at the grocery store, and the owner and one of the clients were talking to each other, and the owner was explaining to the client that we're going to get 10,000 missiles on Israel. And the client was saying, no, it's 10,000 a day. This is the context. This is where we are now in Israel. We have this war with Iran coming for 10 years now. And we have people, afraid. It's like every year, it's the last minute that we can do something about the war with Iran. It's like, if we don't act now, it's too late forever. For 10 years now. So at some point it became, to me, I'm a graphic designer, so I made a poster about it, and I post the one I just showed you before. Most of the time, I make posters, I post them on Facebook. My friend like it, don't like it. Most of the time, don't like it, don't share it, don't nothing. And it's another day. So I went to sleep, and that was it for me. And later on the night, I woke up, because I always waking up in the night, and I went by the computer, and I see all these red dots, on Facebook, which I never seen before. And I was like, what's going on? So I come to the computer and I start looking on, and suddenly I see many people talking to me, most of them I don't know, and few of them from Iran, which is, what? Because you have to understand, in Israel, we don't talk with people from Iran. We don't know people from Iran. It's like, on Facebook, you have friends only from, it's like your neighbors are your friend on Facebook. And now people from Iran are like talking to me. So I start answering this girl, and she's telling me, she saw the poster, and she asked her family to come, because they don't have a computer, she asked her family to come to see the poster, and they're all sitting in the living room crying. So I'm like, whoa. I asked my wife to come, and I tell her, you have to see that. People are crying. And she came, she read the text, and she started to cry. And everybody's crying now. So I don't know what to do, so my first reflex as a graphic designer is, to show everybody what I just seen, and people start to see them and to share them, and that's how it started. The day after, when really it became a lot of talking, I said to myself, and my wife said to me, I also want a poster, so this is her. Because it's working, put me in the poster now. But more seriously, I was like, okay, this one's work, but it's not just about me, it's about people from Israel who want to say something, so I'm going to shoot all the people I know, if they want. And I'm going to put them in a poster and I'm going to share them. So I went to my neighbors and friends and students, and I just asked them, give me a picture, I will make you a poster. Oh. And that's how it started. And that's how really it unleashed it. Because suddenly people from Facebook, friends and others, just understand that they can be part of it. It's not just one dude making one poster, we can be part of it. So they start sending me pictures and ask me, make me a poster, post it. Tell the Iranians, we from Israel love you too. It became, at some point it was really, really intense. So many pictures. So I asked friends to come, graphic designer, most of them, to make poster with me because I didn't have the time. It was a huge amount of pictures. So for a few days, that's how my living room was. And we received Israeli posters, Israeli image, but also a lot of comments, a lot of messages from Iran. And we took these messages and we made poster out of it because I know people, they don't read. They see images. If it's an image, they may read it. So, just a few of them. This one is really moving for me because it's the story of a girl that has been raised in Iran to walk on an Israeli flag to enter her school every morning. And now that she sees the posters that we're sending, she said that she changed her mind. And now she loves that blue, she loves that star, and she loves that flag, talking about the Israeli flag, and she wished that we meet and we come to visit one each other. And it's just a few days after I posted the first poster. The day after, Iranians start to respond with their own posters. They have graphic designers. So you can see they're still shy, they don't want to show their faces, but they want to spread the message, they want to respond, they want to say the same thing. And now it's communication. It's a two-way story. It's Israeli and Iranian sending the same message one to each other. This never happened before. And this is two people supposed to be enemies. We're on the verge of a war, and suddenly people on Facebook are trying to say, I like this guy, I love those guys. And it became really big at some point. And then it became news. Because when you see in the Middle East, you see only the bad news. And suddenly there is something that was happening that was good news. So the guys on the news, they say, okay, let's talk about this. And they just came. And it was so much. I remember one day, Michal, she was talking with the journalist, and she was asking him, who's going to see the show? And he said, everybody. So she said, everybody in Palestine, in where? Israel? Who is everybody? Everybody. He said, Syria? Syria. Lebanon? Lebanon. At some point he just said, 40 million people are going to see you today. It's everybody. The Chinese. And we were just at the beginning of the story. Something crazy also happened every time a country starts talking about it, like Germany, America, wherever, a page on Facebook pop up with the same logo, with the same stories. So at the beginning, we had Iran love Israel, which is an Iranian sitting in Tehran, say, okay, Israel loves Iran. I give you Iran love Israel. You have Palestine of Israel. You have Lebanon that just a few days ago. And this whole list of pages on Facebook dedicated to the same message, to people sending their love one to each other. The moment I really understand that something was happening, a friend of mine told me, Google the word Israel. And that's those were the first images on those days that pop up from Google when you were typing Israel or Iran. We really changed how people sees the Middle East, because you're not in the Middle East, you're somewhere over there, and then you want to see the Middle East, so you go on Google and say Israel, and they give you the bad stuff. And for a few days, you got those images. Today, the Israel of Iran page is this number, 80,000. And 2 million people last week went on the page and shared, like, I don't know, comment one of the photos. So for 5 months now, that's what we're doing. Me, Michal, a few of my friends are just making images. We're showing a new reality by just making images, because that's how the world perceives us. They see images of us, and they see bad images. So we're working on making good images. End of story. Look at this one. This is the Iran Love Israel page. This is not the Israel of Iran. This is not my page. This is a guy in Tehran on the day of remembrance of the Israeli fallen soldier, putting an image of an Israeli soldier on his page. This is the enemy. What? And it's going both ways. It's like we're showing respect one to each other. And we understand it. And you show compassion. And you become friends. And at some point, you become friend on Facebook, and you become friend in life. You can go and travel and meet people. And I was in Munich a few weeks ago. I went there to open an exposition about Iran, and I meet there with people from the page that told me, okay, you're going to be in Europe, I'm coming. I'm coming from France, from Holland, from Germany, of course, and from Israel people came. And we just met there for the first time in real life. I met with people that are supposed to be my enemies for the first time. And we just shake hands and have a coffee and a nice discussion, and we talk about food and basketball. And that was the end of it. Remember that image from the beginning? At some point, we meet in real life, and we become friends. And it goes the other way around. Some girl that we met on Facebook, never been in Israel, born and raised in Iran, live in Germany, afraid of Israeli because of what she knows about us, decide after a few months of talking on the internet with some Israeli to come in Israel. And she get on the plane and arrive at Ben Gurion and say, okay, not that big deal. So a few weeks ago, the stress is getting higher. So we start this new campaign called Not Ready to Die in Your World. I mean, it's plus minus the same message, but we wanted really to add some aggressivity to it. And again, something amazing happened. Something that we didn't have on the first wave of the campaign. Now people from Iran, the same one who were shy at the first campaign and just send, their food and have their faces, now they're sending their faces and they say, okay, no problem, we're into it, we are with you. Just read where those guys are from. And for every guy from Israel, you got someone from Iran. Just people sending their pictures. Crazy, yes? So you may ask yourself, who is this dude? My name is Ronnie Edry, and I'm 41. I'm an Israeli. I'm a father of two. I'm a husband. And I'm a graphic designer. I'm teaching graphic design. And I'm not that naive, because a lot of the time I've been asked, many times I've been asked, yeah, but this is really naive, sending flowers over. I mean, I was in the army. I was in the paratroopers for 3 years. And I know how it looks from the ground. I know how it can look really bad. So to me, this is the courageous thing to do, to try to reach the other side before it's too late. Because when it's going to be too late, it's going to be too late. And sometimes, war is inevitable. Sometimes. But maybe, doing an effort, we can avoid it. Maybe as people, because especially in Israel, we're in a democracy. We have the freedom of speech. And maybe that little thing can change something. And really, we can be our own ambassadors. We can just send a message and hope for the best. So I want to ask Michal, my wife, to come with me on the stage, just to make with you one image, because it's all about images. And maybe that image will help us change something. Just to raise that. Exactly. And I'm just going to take a picture of it. And I'm just going to post it on Facebook with kind of Israeli for peace or something. Oh my God. Don't cry. Thank you guys.
So you want to play? Yeah. Let's turn the lights up. Come up, Thomas. He's got the widest lens on his camera he can find. Tell us what you need. I know you're paying attention to your camera, but I want you as far back as you can. What do you think, Thomas?
Maybe I'll shoot.
Okay. One more. Thank you, Thomas. Anybody can create world peace. Anybody can find love. These are not elusive things that we cannot have in our lives. One man in Israel. So, Christy, will you work with Thomas and get that posted on our Facebook page? Yeah, with the caption that says America loves Israel. Everyone. We are right in the middle of it all, my friends. Are your hearts open? Yes. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We have two things we're going to do. First, I want to invite anyone that fits into one of these two categories. Either you have a partner in your life and they're not here, or you don't have a partner in your life right now that you can identify, but you know that a partner is coming into your life, that somehow you're going to be in a relationship because that's your heart desire. That's your heart's desire. If you are either one of those, would you please come and stand here? Thank you, Papa. And it doesn't matter which, it just doesn't matter. Just get close in here. Because there's a lot of people coming. Everybody else, hold the energy for these that are coming up. This is called a profession of love. It's all about love. All right, this is great. This is great. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you some things to say. We're going to do a blessing, and then we're going to do an eagle feather blessing on you. And as we do the eagle feather blessing up front, I want you to move aside so the others can come up, okay? All right, here we go. Each of you has come forth today to profess what is in your heart for another. Though this one is not standing with you, your awareness of divine presence always transcends space and time. Your awareness of love is held and fostered in your heart, and your heart does not deceive you.
So we invite you to profess what is in your heart by answering this question. Are you committed from this moment forward to bring to this one you call into your heart today the very best of you? Yes. And when we become fully aware of the presence of the divine as love, we realize more than God simply being in our hearts, that we are in the heart of God.
It is written in the prophet, think not that you can guide the course of love. For love, if it finds you worthy, will guide your course. For love has no desire but to fulfill itself. So in the fulfillment of love's deepest desires, please close your eyes and with your mind's eye, look into the eyes of your beloved, the one you call into your heart, and repeat these words after me. Of all whom I shall ever meet and know. Of all whom I shall ever meet and know. I choose you to be with me. I choose you to be with me. When life is challenging and when it is easy. When life is challenging and when it is easy. When there seems not to be enough. When there seems not to be enough. And when there's more than enough. And when there's more than enough. Whether you are sick or you are healthy. Whether you are sick or you are healthy. I shall love and cherish you all the days of my life. I shall love and cherish you all the days of my life. Please open your eyes.
So now, by the power of the divine vested in us, we declare your heart renewed and your life blessed in love forevermore.
Forevermore. So it is. Peace and love to you, brother. Peace and love to you, sister. Peace and love to you, brother. Peace and love to you, brother. Peace and love to you, sister. Peace and love to you, brother. Peace and love to you, sister. Peace and love to you, brother. Peace and love to you, sister. Where did Barbara go? Oh, good. You're lucky. Peace and love to you, sister. 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 Oh, you guys weren't supposed to be up here right now. Go away. Go away. Seriously, you weren't listening. Peace and love to you, sister. Peace and love to you, sister. Peace and love to you, sister. Peace and love to you. Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love to you. Peace and love to you, sister. Peace and love to you, sister. Peace and love to you, sister. Want this over here? Okay, now you two, I want you dead center right here.
Live center.
And every other couple that is here, please come forward. There we go. Here they come. You guys are so cute. you.
Come on up,
This is great.
gather round.
Hold hands with your beloved. There you go.
Snuggle up close. We come together today as the presence of the divine to witness the promise of love in the lives of these who stand before us on this special day. There are no ties on earth as sweet and precious as those created through the conscious awareness of love. No institution on earth is as sacred as the home you have created together. What you are creating is not held through a birth line, but more powerfully by a heart line that keeps you connected wherever you are and through whatever you do. You have chosen to bring your memories, your dreams, your desires into the loving embrace of this one who stands with you today.
I invite you to profess what is in your heart by answering this question. Are you committed from this moment forward to bring to the one who stands with you today the very best of you in every way possible?
Yes. Yes.
What you have together has certainly brought great joy and the lives to you and the lives of your family and friends who have been touched by who you are. There have been trials and challenges in your lives together, but the strength of your commitment has met them all and will continue to meet whatever is to come, because this is what happens when two souls experience divine presence as love. In the first psalm it is written, "Blessed are they who have grown beyond themselves and have seen beyond their separation. They delight in the ways things are and keep their hearts open day and night. They are like trees planted near flowing rivers, which bear fruit when they are ready. Their leaves will not fall or wither. Everything they do will succeed." Together, you are a golden ring and a chain whose beginning is a glance and whose ending is eternity.
In the fulfillment of love's deepest desires, turn towards each other and join hands. And looking into one another's eyes, respond to these questions. Will you bring who you are now and all that you shall ever be fully to this one who stands before you today?
Yes.
Yes. Will you know the love of your beloved's heart and respect their right to express who they are into this world? Yes. Will you be honest and open with your beloved while always being true to yourself? Yes. Will you look for and find divine presence in your beloved and in yourself? Yes. Now, while continuing to look into one another's eyes, repeat these words together in unison. Of all whom I have met and known.
Of all whom I have met and known.
I choose to be with you.
I choose to be with you.
When life is challenging and when it's easy.
When life is challenging and when it's easy.
When there seems not to be enough.
When there seems not to be enough.
And when there's more than enough.
And when there's more than enough.
Whether you're sick or you're healthy.
Whether you're sick or you're healthy.
I love and cherish you all the days of my life.
I love and cherish you all the days of my life.
Oh, no kisses.
Okay, now please receive this blessing in words, and then we're going to offer you also an eagle blessing as we conclude. Out of the fullness of our love for you, we shall know that your journey together is abundantly fulfilling and exciting at every turn. We shall hear with you laughter and the singing of your souls. We shall see within your presence your patience, understanding, and acceptance of yourselves as whole and complete. We shall feel your flexibility as the love which unites you flows constantly and consistently through the changes of your life. These things we shall know with you and more, as light supports you in all of your endeavors, and the light of Spirit guides you along this path. And most of all, we shall know that at the end of your days on this earth, you can look into each other's eyes and are able to say, because you have loved me, you have given me faith in myself. And because I have faith in myself, all my dreams have come true. My journey with you has made my life complete.
So, with the power vested in us by all that is sacred and holy, we declare your hearts renewed and your lives blessed forevermore.
Hugging and kissing is now appropriate. Peace. Love. Peace. Love. Peace, love, 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 peace, peace, love, peace, love, peace, love, peace, peace, love, peace, peace, to all of you, peace and love. That's what it's about. I love you very much.